Well, guys, these are the kind of news that makes it very difficult for the Indian regulators to actually think good about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies technology. But at the same time, I believe this is the reason why, the regulators should really look into the technology and understand and draw regulations so that the normal people don't get cheated into these kind of scam. So we are talking about the money trade scam, which is worth a couple of crores already, which has been reported on news.bitcoin.com and also on Hindustan Times. Now, there are a couple of interesting things that you really found if you do some research on it. The first thing is that this was purely an investment cryptocurrency. So this was promoted as an investment, saying that you invest into these cryptocurrencies and maybe you'll be offered some kind of return, maybe monthly return, or maybe your income will be double or triple, something like that. And of course, people who do not understand how the cryptocurrency and technology really works, the blockchain technology, have been victim to this clearly. And I believe there are many one, right? Because this is a new technology and not everyone will understand the technology at the beginning, and that is what is being taken an advantage of. One of the interesting things that you will really find about this is that the promoter of this money trade has appeared on several news channels. Now this is shocking. So Star News, and then you have Z Hindustan, and then you have Mirror Now also, right? And CNN News also. And so when the money trade, and nobody really asked him the question as to what has he created earlier. Is he a coder? Is he a programmer? What is he trying to build? One of the interesting things that you'll find on the money trade website is here. When you go to the gallery, you will see a lot of celebrities. So you will see pictures from the politicians, you will see pictures from some Bollywood, you will also some pictures, right? Some of the Dubai. So this has purely been an influential thing, and nobody really asked him. So let's say if he appears on the Z Hindustan or maybe Mumbai Mirror, not sorry, Mumbai Mirror, it's Mirror Now, and you have CNN News, nobody really asked him one single question, that what is he trying to build? What is the idea of money trade coin? Is it an open source? Is it a private blockchain? What problem is it solving? What is the utility of money trade coin, right? And where is the code? One simple question as to where is the source code? Where is the software code? And can people really look into it? Like, nobody really asked them the question. So this really goes to show that even in media, there is not much of an awareness of what blockchain technology is, what cryptocurrency technology is. Just building up a website and creating a token and selling it is not what exactly cryptocurrencies is. Cryptocurrencies are not investment plans, and that is what most people get scammed here. And so this is very shocking. Some of the examples that I want to really show you is this picture that I came across. This is basically a marketing material that says no Bitcoin, no altcoin, only money trade coin. So this was purely promoted as something where people can double and triple their money, right? And what was shocking is that they have got a huge media presence, like all the news channels have covered, and nobody really bothered to ask him that what exactly are you trying to build? Where is the source code? And is it on public blockchain? It's a private blockchain. What is the consensus mechanism? Does it work with proof of work? Does it work with proof of stake? Does it work with what? Right? So this is the funniest part. But in the meanwhile, people have really lost money. If you remember the recent statement that these are the kind of scams that the regulators are going to be dealing very strictly. That's what was said in the parliament recently, that there's nothing wrong with the Bitcoin, but the Ponzi schemes, the investment schemes going around it has to be dealt strictly. So this is where the regulators really need to play an important role. If you watch some of the videos, promotional videos for money trade, now let me play this for a while and show you what exactly was there in the video.
Safe or unsure about investing with Bitcoin? You're not alone.
So what she says is that if you're unsure of your investments with Bitcoin, you're not alone and you should be investing into money trade. Can you believe someone saying that your investment in Bitcoin is not safe and you invest into my coin. First of all, none of the cryptocurrencies should ever make this disclaimer that you invest with me, because cryptocurrencies are not investment, right? So look at this one.
And why we should invest in Money Trade coin, I see.
So straight away they are offering an investment proposal that why you should invest into Money Trade, right? So this is a pure scam. Unfortunately, many people did not realize. As you can see, it's so easy nowadays for anyone to just build up a website and put a coin and just write down the cryptocurrencies or coin and start taking people's money, right? So it's become very easy, and that's what people has been doing. However, this has been busted, and that is why I say it is so important that regulators really look into it, really understand the technology, and really differentiate between what is a cryptocurrency and what is not a cryptocurrency, right? So I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can go ahead and check that out yourself. Let's move on to some good news. So Zimbabwe, as you can see, there's a similar situation going on in Zimbabwe. The central bank in Zimbabwe have not allowed one of the exchange called Golix exchange to function as of now. There are still some discussions going on. In the meantime, the Golix exchange is moving out of Zimbabwe, not India, Zimbabwe, and putting up their setup in Kenya, Uganda, and South Korea. So basically, the Golix exchange is going global now. So clearly, as you can see, okay, I'm sorry, I think there is some. So now the Golix exchange is moving to other countries. So this is going to happen if the regulators, like this has been, we have seen with the Binance also. Binance moved to Malta. And so, yeah, the regulations and rules are really important for any country. Otherwise, these startups are definitely going to move to global, because you saw Coinbase moving to Japan also now, not moving, but opening up one more branch in Japan. So most of the cryptocurrencies are going truly global. So of course, the regulations are really, really important. I'm sure it's the same thing going to happen in India also. If the Indian cryptocurrency exchanges do not find a place, I mean, there are just 1 month left for the final decision to come out. If that doesn't happen, I'm sure most of the exchanges are also going to move out of India and put up their centers in some other countries, right? The last one I want to share is, this was very surprising, that International Monetary Fund website will show you something called as Bitcoin here. So it says money transformed. The future of currency is a digital world, right? So this is on International Monetary Fund. Now this is huge. This is huge, guys, right? And now they having something like this, they having saying that Bitcoin is the future, is a very big thing, is a very significant move. And I think this is good. At the same time, I think this is what the most scammers are all taking advantage of also. That's showing people, see, International Monetary Fund also saying that Bitcoin is good. Well, that's, they are talking about Bitcoin, not some shit coin which does not have a technology. So of course there is a difference, that there has to be an awareness about this new technology, and people need to be educated and should be able to differentiate. I mean, taking pictures with the celebrities and influencing them to ask for more investments is definitely a red flag, you know. So definitely want to hear from you. What do you think about the scam here, and what do you think about the Zimbabwe's exchange moving on to the global scenario? And also leave your opinion. What do you think International Monetary Fund now really publishing something like this, right? And thank you so much for watching. Hit that like if you did enjoy the content. Share this video so that more and more people can get aware of what exactly is going on, the scams and everything. I mean, this is not the first example we have. We had BitConnect, one of the biggest scam all over the world. We have recent one in India, and now you have Money Trade. It's really important that people get educated about how really cryptocurrencies work, that it's a technology, it's not an investment scheme or plan. Otherwise, I think it's very, these kind of fraud will keep on happening, and we really got to stop this, right? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.